So welcome to episode 2 of I'm Not Hoopin' Today podcast. And
With
with TK. I am TK. This
Markel.
is Markel. What we starting?
I don't know. You was about to get into something. It must have been good.
I don't know.
You just went right into something.
I was finna get into some, but I don't really know what. Trying to think.
He forgot his notes.
I didn't. They're right here.
Oh, you got them?
I'll pull them up.
Nah, them ain't your notes.
I'll pull them up. No, but before I started, I did wanna give a brief description on why we choose the name I'm Not Hoopin' Today. And I feel like it's an outlet for us to talk outside of basketball. So we not hooping today. Play on words. I felt like the name was dope.
Yeah. He just said it one time, and I said, I like that. It is dope. Definitely.
Any topic you want to start with?
Honestly, there's a thing going on in New York called the Clean Slate, and it's for convicted felons. It's like a program, like they just reach out to them and supposed to help them with like getting jobs and stuff. You know how when you get convicted, it's hard for you to get a job, hard for you to get assistance, government assistance and all that. But it's funny because I heard about that today, but like 4 days ago when I was driving, I heard on the radio that Saginaw was doing one where they expunge the criminal record.
Okay.
So like if you were in prison, you were convicted, you get your record expunged, you know, you can go apply for a job without the
everything popping up on your background.
All your history, you know, you robbed somebody, shot somebody, getting shot down for a job when you was 17 when you did that. You're a 35-year-old man now, so you ain't got to worry about that history.
Okay.
But I think that's dope.
That is.
Me personally.
Giving them boys a second chance.
Whole second chance.
No excuses. They can't come with no excuses no more.
No excuses. Don't be on the ground posting. Nigga can't wait to
right.
get rid of noodle habits and all that. I seen listen, on my page, somebody just got out the joint. His first post. Thankful I ain't got to be eating noodles no more. Now, if you get your record expunged, you can't be having them. Because I'm going to tell you this. I know when people, if I do an interview on you,
yeah,
I'm not looking at your background first. I'm going straight to Instagram and Facebook to check your social media out because that's where people turn up.
Right.
You know, that's what they do where I'm at. Check that Instagram, check that Facebook.
That's crazy.
And the first thing you see is like I said, it's out in the open. But yeah, that's dope that they're doing something like that, man.
That is. That should, yeah, I like that.
And it's in Saginaw. Like,
right.
That's
close.
Saginaw have high crime rate.
Yeah.
Have a lot of people that was convicted of crimes, went to prison, get out parole in there. So that's a dope place to have.
That's real dope. Give these boys a second chance. I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
We on serious topics right now.
Man.
You came with a serious one. That's
I like that.
I like that.
But
the other day we was talking, you brought up mental health.
Yeah.
You want to get into that?
Of course. I could talk mental health all day.
Stop. Let's get into it.
Yeah, we can. I think one of the things I asked you is, like, what's the first thing you think of? But something you brought up was how some people, that's the first thing they run to when dealing with kids.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are scared to chastise their kids or, you know, get with their kids about misbehaving. So, like you said, they hit them with the ADHD or whatever. You know, the mental, they throw that out too freely. And a lot of people don't even get their kids tested for that kind of thing. And they diagnose them themselves. You know, my baby ADHD.
Yeah.
He hyper. It's a difference between
they just put it on the kid.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. But it was I still can't remember what I was going to say, man. I had something I was going to say, and I know it was good because I was itching to say it. and I can't remember it.
On this topic,
On the mental health, man.
see if it come back to you.
Man, I know it ain't, because it's been 2 days. It ain't coming back. I might find it next year, but so remember when we was riding Beatty,
Yeah.
the dude on Saginaw Street. So that dude was like 50 something years old. He wasn't diagnosed with his mental illnesses until he went to prison. So he was like, almost 40 years old when he was diagnosed with mental illnesses. Never had any treatment.
So wait, say that again. It happened to him.
When he was almost 40, he started getting treatment for mental illness when he was almost 40 years old.
Okay.
Like I said, he went to prison first. So
Yeah.
like when you go to a game to Detroit and you see them people laying on the sewer and all that,
Yeah.
a lot of them people have mental illnesses and ain't never been treated for it. Probably had them parents, ain't nothing wrong with my baby. Because old school parents, that's what they used to do. My baby ain't taking no medicine. Ain't nothing wrong with my baby. They ain't about to be feeding my baby no medicine.
So you think them at a young age they should get checked?
Yeah. A lot of people just scared too, though. A lot of people scared to get their kids checked because you take your kid to get checked, what you going to be worried about? People thinking your baby wrong, your baby retarded, something, oh man, that kid's slow, la-di-da, whatever the case may be. And sometimes a kid to think that because kids talk. You take your kid to get tested, he go to school. Yeah, I went to the crazy place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of people scared of that, man. And then, kids 15, 16 years old, they're 6 foot tall, strong. Now you think you about to take them to go get tested?
Right,
They'll
no.
beat the fuck out of you
Yeah.
real quick before you get them to that place, man.
Yeah. I gotta take my boy to get tested.
Man, I keep saying, listen, I ain't gonna say which one, but I gotta take one of mine.
Yeah,
And I already know I'm gonna have to fight with his mama. I think I told you about that.
You did.
She hit me with, you calling my baby slow?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't know you had him by yourself.
Right. Because if he needs something, you're gonna be hitting me up, say, we need to get him. Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know who was that creeping on them steps.
Your boy.
Oh,
go ahead.
No, what were you about to say?
I had something I had wrote down that I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Do you remember our first time going to the strip club?
We only went one time.
I know. That was
What was
our,
it, 11th grade?
Yes.
11th grade.
Our first time, we just went in there.
Magic City.
Magic City.
Oh, wait.
I have been a couple times.
I'm saying that was my first time.
That was my first time too.
Yeah.
But I've been after that.
I've went, but I mean, I'm trying to think. I ain't even go to the strip club for no strippers. I think I just went for the wings.
For the wings?
Lou Will style.
No, they say the wings be wet.
No, but
The wings actually.
we ain't had no ID.
Nothing.
Money.
Nothing.
I don't even think I had a license at the time because you had your license before
Did
me.
I have my license?
Before me, yeah.
Okay.
I think you had your car and your license before me.
That was crazy. I remember that day.
And they was acting like we was grown.
Look, and we went in extra early. It
Extra
wasn't
early. Hey, I had on some FUBU pants.
Oh, snap.
I had on FUBU pants. And I think we had on... I was rocking Crocs back then. Before they was popping right now.
Crocs.
I had on FUBU pants and some Crocs. They was hospital shoes. They wasn't Crocs, though.
Man, that was funny.
Crazy.
Wait, no, you ain't have on no Crocs.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
What I have on?
You had on some shoes.
No, I had on some Crocs.
You had some blazers.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, not with my FUBU pants. Because I remember I had them chatty FUBU pants.
I never
on.
seen you with no Crocs at that time. I remember you was one of the first persons I seen with Crocs.
The only blazers I had was the maroon color ones.
Maroon, I don't know.
Because we went in there, it wasn't like we ain't even had no clothes on really. Like we just was like, let's go here. Because we didn't think they'll let us in, and they let us in.
You know what? I didn't even have a car. I had my dad's car.
I know you was driving before me.
Yeah,
but you did have your car before me though.
No, I'm saying when we went there, I didn't have.
We was in your dad's car?
Yeah.
What car was it?
I don't know. I think he had like a Park Avenue or something.
All I know is it had red interior. What car was that?
Park Avenue.
All right. Yeah.
And I remember he called me. And he was like, man,
while we was in there?
Yeah.
What did he say? I'm going to be honest. I wanted to leave.
I did too.
I wanted. It was one in there with some cheeks though.
That was
She
a
had the
couple in there.
tattoos on it.
That
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember, but I remember the one who when we first went in
Came
and sat
up to
down
us?
and came and sat with
Oh,
us.
that's what I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
tattoos on it, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wish I could run into what. No,
So 11th grade, what would that been? 2000. That would have been 05. Bruh,
in 10 minutes.
that's crazy.
You want to go restart it?
Nah,
Oh.
commercial.
I really forgot all about it. I really did. I just keep it going. That's funny. Our first time. I wonder was everybody first experience in a strip club. That day, and I was super nervous in there.
Me too.
And then I think the DJ started talking to.
Because the DJ was
He was watching us.
Walt.
What? Who?
Walt.
I'm bleeping out names.
No, you ain't. Because Walt need this on here. Walt let us in that club, y'all. But
No.
so remember AK?
Yeah.
That's his brother. He was the DJ at Magic City. That's why he came up. Cause so when I
No,
first
but
started rapping,
I kept.
that's who I
hearing,
produced my song with them.
No,
or that's
but,
who.
But I kept hearing the DJ not say our names, but he was like, "Y'all get up and throw some of that money.
Yeah, that was him. That was Walt.
Y'all two right here on that."
Yeah,
chair."
we was the only two in there.
No, I'm talking about when it got crowded,
Oh, that's probably why. Because we had been there for hours.
and we we stayed in the same seats.
No drink. Didn't even go to the bathroom.
Nothing.
Stayed at rookies.
Oh, girl asked me a million times that I want to
yeah,
drink.
you want man, look.
You want something to drink? No, I'm good.
Ain't had a drink in my life. But
Yo, that was a funny day.
no, that was definitely I think that's probably what made me not care for like going to strip clubs. That might have helped me more than it hurt me.
When I got older and I did start going to the strip clubs, I liked the strip clubs better than the clubs.
I didn't like either.
I really didn't either. I wasn't a party person. I liked it.
I would go to a
I liked
strip
it the
club.
small. I liked it to be in a small environment, like chilling.
Where it ain't too much ruckus.
Yeah, I know most of the people. What is it? 10, 12 people.
See, yeah, same here. A gathering. More of a gathering setting.
A gathering, but at that time I was having a little drink, so
Chilling.
yeah.
I wasn't even having no drink at that time. But I would say back then I would probably a house party with maybe 10 to 15 people.
I liked the house parties better too.
That was my thing. Like I would do a house party with a few people versus a strip club or a club or anything.
Yeah.
I've only been in the club, man. A club probably 15 times, maybe, and probably 4 or 5
They
of them was
just-
just to say I went.
Yeah. I was more of a solo dude myself. Meet you at a store or something.
Man. so the few times you did go to a strip club, what type of guests are you? Are you in there slapping cheeks, throwing money?
When I got
Acting a
older,
fool?
yeah. When I got older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't see that from you. I don't think I ever been to a strip club with you as a
When we got
adult.
older.
Yeah.
No. When we got older, like when I was older, like I don't know, when I'm in a strip club I wasn't like shy or nothing like that. Like
You can let your hair down, especially when them lights dim.
yeah.
It's easy to let your hair down.
Grab some like,
So what year did you start sipping?
it had to be 20, 21.
So you started around the same time I started. Cause I started testing like a Red's Apple Ale, which really ain't nothing but a sweet drink.
I think I jumped right into it.
See, I couldn't. I was scared.
I jumped right into it.
I
But
was
then
scared.
I don't know. I'm glad I got out of that. I hate drinking now.
I'll tell you like this. When I first drank, I could see why people be saying, "Oh, I don't remember." Now I will say this for all that blacked out drunk, don't remember none of that. I still don't believe that, but I can see how you could be taken advantage of when you're drunk, because when you're wasted.
When you wasted,
I like the
because you
feeling.
can't your strength is just
Everything.
not
You're foggy.
Yeah.
But I can say this: I can see why alcoholics like to be drunk, because when I have a few, man, I'm free. Like I'm just free.
So I think it's mainly from my parents, like drinking, that made me hate it so much, and just seeing them the way. So that kind of, I think that was like my reason for like I'm good.
Your pops are drinking too?
Yeah,
I was
but
about to say I don't think I ever really seen your pops.
but not like my mom's.
Your mom. See, I didn't really see your mom getting towed up.
No, it's bad.
But so if she was drinking a lot, though, I probably wouldn't have been able to see, because a lot of people that drink a lot, the drunk them would have been who I knew.
Yeah.
But she was, if you're drinking a lot, your tolerance is just like, you can do things drunk that most people couldn't if you're drinking a lot.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I've ever really seen your mom where she was like staggering or nothing crazy or nothing like that.
Right. Yeah. That's why I just like, I don't even like being around it. Like, I hate it.
I tell you this, it's certain drunks I like being around just because they're entertaining.
No, some is.
Yesterday, it was a little dude came in all Philly gear.
Yeah.
And he came in screaming, "It's Philly over here." And watched it. It's Philly over here. And his name was Gregory. This dude was towed out, and he says, "Hey, all my bills paid. I got money in my pocket. I ain't behind on child support." He said, "You see, my brother died, and my mama died. Guess who got the inheritance? Lil Gregory, 17 stacks." I said, "Oh, no, man."
See,
But
he finna blow that.
he already got it. He said everything paid. He said he get his tax monies. He don't owe nobody no money. But he was drunk. And the energy that he brought when he was drunk, like you could tell he'd been drunk probably like the last 30 years.
Dang.
And just the energy. Like some people, it depends on what kind of drunk you are too. Because some people super sad, some people super hyper and just happy and giddy and like just full of life. But boy, I've seen some that lost everything. Everything.
So, like, you just brought up the 76ers, and it made me want to segue a little bit. Have you seen Atlanta Hawks OnlyFans? They got like a commercial promoting like the in-season tournament.
Yeah.
But it's like
OnlyFans have a commercial?
No, the Atlanta Hawks
have a commercial.
Yes.
Are you saying like they shouting out OnlyFans?
So no, so they like, let me see how they did it.
Sponsored?
It's not really OnlyFans, or it might be.
They have a OnlyFans?
I don't know, but in the commercial, it's like the mascot, the Hawks, and then it's like in the bed, and then they got the lady voice, the soft voice, and it's like
seductive, sexy,
like the Atlanta Hawks in-season tournament. It's like only Hawk fans or something like that.
But do it look like a OnlyFans logo or anything?
Yes, and it's like the whole visual of it
is OnlyFans material.
Yes.
I wouldn't like that.
And when it first dropped, I seen a couple of the players like what the fuck is this?
Like, they didn't even know about it.
No, like I ain't had nothing to do with this. Like
they lying, they got something to do. They knew.
Like Trey Young, I seen he said
he definitely
something.
know.
Murray said something.
If they under 26, they know.
I'm like, that's funny that they did that.
I will say this. I don't like that for the NBA. The NBA already got too much what do you call it when young people just out of control?
When young people out of control.
Like it's a, I can't think of the name, but like don't want to show up to work,
Motherfuckers just lazy.
There it is. they already have a problem with lazy employees.
Hey,
Last thing they need is that kind of distraction.
them young boys be lazy.
They should have did that commercial with the Pelicans, Zion.
For real.
They targeted the wrong team.
Hey,
Now if it was Zion, I would have been like, all right, I can see why they did it. But the Hawks,
Man,
I don't see why they would do that for the Hawks.
Zion ain't even really been hooping.
Man, listen. I'm just gonna say Zion ain't even been hooping. Don't want Stephen A. Don't want to work.
Don't want to work.
Don't want to work, man. I you know what? Let me stop that though because I don't either.
For real.
Last thing I want to do
For
is
real.
work. But man, listen. I'll put it to you this way. I can't show up to the facility and not work.
Right. When you there, I'm gonna
You
do what I gotta
work.
do.
Yeah, you gotta work. Like I'm not gonna
Put
show
the
up to the
work in.
facility
I'm gonna definitely put the work in.
in a suit, sit up front, and then leave when everybody else leave like I'm the did something.
Right. That
What?
boy is Zion crazy.
Zion came straight in getting clapped on. But you brought up something Friday. It was something we was talking about. It was something we were talking about, and I wanted to talk about it too.
Damn, what was it?
Can't remember. Cannot remember.
Damn.
I will say this though. I was talking to a guy. Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday. I was talking to a guy Friday. He's 71 years old, retired from GM. And he said, man, he lived over on Fall Street in that area where we was at. Over there, Selby area. But it was where all the, like Selby, and you know where the Aldridge place at?
Oh, on that side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you remember like GM, Buick was like all of that area.
Yep.
And he said that all the homes over there was like just being built, and they were so close because it was like it was where everybody from GM was moving into. But he was saying that you know, you couldn't find a person that didn't work over there because like right now it's only like 2 houses on each block. Damn. But they got that church. But he said back then you couldn't find a home that didn't have a working family.
Yeah.
But he don't live over there no more, but he still go to church over there. He said he been going to that church since 1963. So it was funny what he said. He said that if you trying to sell a house over here right now, you better show it at 9 a.m. He said because anytime afternoon, you know, the young folks up, the music up loud, you know, the gunshots popping off.
Wait, what area?
The pit bulls in the backyard barking. He said you ain't selling that house afternoon.
Dog.
So what's funny is that my aunt, remember my aunt Betty used to live in Aldridge Place. Yep. She lived out there for like 22 years. Damn. And I remember she didn't work at GM, but I remember like all her friends were working at GM. Like we'll just go right around the corner and like we'll go to one house and then walk to the next house because everybody was friends also. Them people used to be running numbers because she used to go there to play the numbers. Like they worked at GM, had side hustles. Yeah. So just work. Right now, that's what the OG was telling me about. Like government assistance. That's what I wanted to talk about. Like how people getting them loans, all them COVID loans and stuff like that. So
they hurting the game.
I have never had a loan in my life.
So I had 3 loans.
Business.
So this is what I did. So when I first started with this job, I was like, I was starting to build my credit and I wanted to know how. So I'm like, maybe if I take out a loan and then pay it off, it'll build my credit. So I took a $300 loan out.
From where?
Elga. took the loan out, and
Did you just have to? Did you already have an account there?
yeah,
How, did,
I had the account for like a year.
okay.
So then I took the loan out, and then I made like 2 payments on it at like $25, and then paid it all off. And then asked the lady, "Can I take another one out?" And I was like, as I was asking her that, I'm like, "Would you know any other ways I can build my credit?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she told me about a credit builder. So the credit builder was, you just put money into your account, but it's in like a place where you can't touch it
Okay.
for a year. And it's just showing the credit bureau that you can keep up with this and it'll help build your credit. It was called a credit builder. So I did that at like $1,000 for a whole year.
So you did a $300 and $1,000.
Yep. Did $1,000 for a whole year. Did that. After the year, you get to withdraw the 1,000, because that's what it equal up to after a year. Did that, got 1,000, built the credit a little more. Then I asked her again, like, what's another way I can do it? So she was like, credit card. And she was like,
We
killed me. Look, my credit wasn't right to just get a credit card. So she was like, you can get one through us, and it'll be, you just put something down, and then we start you out with something. After a year, you get the amount you put down. So I'm like, all right. Did that. First year, easy. Like, used it a little bit, paid, used it, paid. Built the credit more. So after I did that for like 3 years. Then I went up to like more money on the card because it was a limit, a small amount. So then I went up, used it, paid, used it, boom. I went up even more after another year. By the third time I went up, I couldn't.
Did you have any goals the whole time? Like, did you have a reason for wanting that?
I wanted to build my credit.
That's it?
That's
like
it.
You wasn't trying to like get money to open a business or anything like
that.
that?
At that point, no, because I didn't know. Like, I always thought about businesses.
But never a business loan or anything
never
like
business
that.
loans. Like, I wasn't tapped into that part of it.
So that's what I've been looking at. But again, with all that COVID loan and just seeing the way that go, I don't even know if I can get a loan. They might shoot me down at the door.
Man.
But the question I was going to ask, what do you think about state aid, government assistance?
So, really, like, all that is needed for certain people. And I don't know, it's hard to speak on it, like, cause I feel like people need to just get up and get to it, really, and that create a lot of laziness. Like, I think they overdoing it.
The rates are too high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so easy.
They giving them way too much.
I know, like back in the day, like if I could be misspeaking, but I kind of feel like back when I was living with my mom, like you had to be unemployed for a certain amount of time. And like before you could even be eligible to get assistance, like you had to be unemployed, almost homeless, bills unpaid for a certain amount of time, versus I lost my job yesterday. I got 4 kids.
Right.
And I'm broke. I need some assistance like right now. But what I think about it, if you have single family homes, like with 1-parent homes,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they definitely need it more quick than anybody else. But like if a husband and wife is living together, I think that should just be
And I don't think they give it to.
Well, I mean, you know how it's cut. We together, we married, but
right.
Dougie don't live here.
Right.
When Dougie, the man of the house on the taxes.
But it's also one of them things where, like, it's a situation I believe. I don't know. People definitely taking advantage of it.
That's exactly what it is, taking advantage of it.
They definitely doing
I'm
that.
going to be honest. I took advantage of it.
You too.
For like a year.
I did it for a couple
But you want
years.
to know what's crazy? They robbed me the whole time I was getting it. Look, I'm working. I literally needed like every stamp that I can get. And like they sent me like $64 for food stamps.
I really think they need to, like, up the job pay.
Minimum wage
And all of that.
But they need to do that
But
without raising all the insurance and all the
without inflation.
Yeah.
And all of that extra. Because when the inflation kick in,
you hit.
Yeah.
We just was talking about that. You get that $2-3 raise and them insurances go up.
Right.
From you paying $140 a month to now you gotta pay $228 a month. Like that's not that raise.
Yep.
Like and you hit because then that gas creep up a few more cents.
Yep.
Like you hit.
Like right now, eggs
Union
creep up.
dues. Eggs.
Everything.
Eggs.
They'll find a way to get in your pockets.
Man, listen.
They be tripping.
Remember I was just talking about buying them chickens a few months ago? I was looking for a chicken coop before we moved here. I was about to get some like 6 chickens, give me 12 eggs a day. Nah, but yeah, that's definitely they definitely abuse the system.
Heck yeah.
But in the same sense, man, like I said, because I got robbed, bro. Like I was supposed to be getting like 130 stamps a month. It was when I was working at gym when gym let me go.
Mm-hmm.
I needed every penny. And I'm getting them little stamps. And it's like 1 month I got like $64 and I'm like, why I get $64? Like I really was depending on them stamps.
Right.
Like it was bad for me out here. And like the next month they gave me like 80. So I called like, hey, why y'all not giving me my stamps? Like I did everything the right way. I went and showed like I was working, how I lost my job, why I lost my job, how long I've been unemployed. All back then you had to make a copy of every application you did and show them.
Is they still calling Marvin, man?
Man, Marvin was my guy.
I ain't heard nobody say I gotta call Marvin in a minute.
Man, listen, that's what I be saying. Oh, you ain't gotta call Marvin no more. Marvin calling them these days. They probably got cards and all kind of stuff. You probably ain't even got to do that.
That's crazy.
I used to have to call
man.
on Wednesday.
I remember I had to call Marvin.
You had to call on Wednesday. Your last name T. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be straight up. Marvin was Unc. Marvin was. Hey, if you lived in Michigan, Marvin was Snoop Dogg. Unc.
Niggas had to call
That's what
Marvin,
I be saying about
man.
the NBA
These
players.
boys
When
don't
they,
even know about calling Marvin.
When
no
they
more.
cut him, I say, well, he about to be calling Marvin. He finna get with Marvin.
I remember hearing you say that a couple times.
Yeah, man, but I had to make my little copies and show them.
Mm-hmm.
So they hit me with, we gonna send you all the ones that we owe you next month. That following month came, I ain't get a stamp. And it was because Kroger was disputing my unemployment. Yeah, they cut me off because my unemployment was getting disputed.
Yeah.
Because Kroger said they didn't fire me.
Oh, they was playing that game.
They tried to play that game. They ended up having to give me unemployment for a year and a half because, Obama made it to where you can, back then I think you could get it for like 6 months or something, a year.
Mm-hmm.
When Obama came, man, that's the other Unc. When Obama came, man, I got it for a year and a half. So that's when I went back to school, getting unemployment, going to school. And that's how I got my little job. So everybody don't abuse it. But a lot of people that
everybody don't abuse it, but they should try.
They should try. And I'm not going to lie. How many people do the state take advantage of?
Well,
taxpayers.
Hypocrite.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the state, they take advantage of people. Like all that money. I mean, look at the
politics. I really think people really need to find a way to come together and try to build something.
As far as what?
Anything. Like all this independent, the world is messed up on this independent stuff.
Isolated basketball.
Yeah, everything
Doing
from
thing.
basketball, all the sports to to um building some kind of future together and relationships to businesses, like building a business. Everything is so isolated.
Because don't nobody want to see nobody else do good.
Yeah. You got the fake internet people, man, that just want to,
Tore it up.
man,
Tore the game up. Always
all
say.
for a like.
So
Like, that's crazy.
this how I look at things. When I'm on MGM, putting my little bet. Hey, look though. This the honest to God truth. When I'm on MGM putting my little bets in, this is on my mother. I'm never sitting there going, ooh, if I hit this one, I'm about to get this house, this car. I'm always thinking like, ooh, if I hit this one, we about to eat good.
So look, yeah,
We. Like, we. And it's because I heard a commercial on the radio today. If you get if you become a millionaire overnight, billions of dollars, whatever, do you feel obligated that you have to take care of your whole family? Me personally, I don't.
So no. Let me get on that. Let me touch on that. So I was just saying to somebody earlier today, I'm like, every single person in my family have an opportunity to work. If I was to come up like that,
Exactly.
you have an opportunity to work for me.
You have an opportunity to better yourself.
Yes, and it won't be no hard labor.
You have a better opportunity.
But you
at
have
life.
to do something. I can't. I really don't think no one should just be given cash just cause you related
Or taken care of.
or taken care of.
I'm glad you said that because that's kind of what I was asking earlier.
Yeah.
So it don't look like, you jump back on there like, yep, should nobody have to work? It's solid answer and it's the same answer. People take advantage or whatever the case may be. People lazy, don't want to work. You can't create that.
Yeah.
So even if you become rich, you can't create a lazy environment. You got
Because it mainly earlier when I was talking about it, I had said like I was watching some about maids, and I'm like, somebody gonna have to be a maid. If I'm the one who bringing in that,
I mean, why wouldn't they?
and all you gotta do is clean or laundry, do it.
Why
You
why
the
wouldn't
maid.
you? Exactly.
Cause if you came up and that's what I gotta do for this family to just continue to make it easy for you to continue to do what's benefiting our whole family.
Correct. To make it easier to
Yeah.
keep getting what's going on. Yeah.
I'm gonna step up and do the job.
Yeah, I ain't taking care of nobody, bro. No kids, none. We
That sounds
gonna
crazy.
eat.
Yeah.
We gonna eat like because with my oldest, the one thing I did, and I screwed up on this one. He ain't gonna live the lifestyle that I lived. He ain't gonna come up the way that I came up. I'm not gonna lie. I made him weak. He's a lot better now. After he got that job, because he ain't want to work. Remember, we was beefing because he ain't want to
Yeah.
work. He got that job and started getting his own money and was like, oh, so now dude don't ask for nothing. Hey, can you give me these hoop shoes? He hit me with that still. I'm still helping him get the car, but strong man create weak boys.
Yeah.
And I heard that, and that's true.
That is true.
It's true. He was lazy. He
I
didn't
feel
want
like
to work.
I'm doing that to both of my boys right now.
I mean, but in the same sense, you not. You are, but you not. Because you
Oh,
just
'cause
said the other day, that's what it was that you said that I wanted to talk about. You said that you don't buy them individual gifts.
yeah.
You buy them all something that they can benefit from.
Yeah.
Like you're not just catering to what they want.
Right.
So I don't think you like weaken them or creating weak because you got some firmness on them. I mean, but yeah, I ain't taking care of nobody. We all gonna eat.
Yeah.
I'm lying. I said I ain't buying no. Oh, I'm gonna get this car. Well, I guess that's still the same thing because I always think like I will get probably a lot of people a car. 93 Cavalier. 93 Cavalier.
I remember you had that.
Man,
Was it a 93 you
it's
had?
my favorite car.
I remember you had that car.
Favorite car. Was that 40 minutes?
Yep. 40 minutes. We
That's
just
crazy.
tapped in. We can keep going.
That's crazy. That's the right time on there?
Yup, 10:50.
All right, hold on. I didn't even know I had that much juice on here. I must have did some serious.
I did have something else I wanted to talk about.
What's that?
Would you rather it be no mosquitoes
Oh,
or
you ain't even
no
gotta finish
flies
that. Mosquitoes.
or no flies?
Mosquitoes, bro. Man, I call into work because of them.
Mosquitoes?
In the summertime, like in
Yeah.
June, July, like if you ask anybody at my work about me, they'll tell you. When I go to work in the summertime, I be in there sweating.
Wait, they be in there?
Yeah, they different, bro. Like this, how I walk through work in the whole summer. If it's 90 degrees out, like I have on my raincoat, tie it up, and you only think if they hit me, they only hit me in here. But
Dang.
because they lump me up, you know, Nakai and them, they are allergic to mosquitoes. When I get hit here, I'm lumping like 5 different lumps. But man, get rid of mosquitoes. I
Flies.
swat at a fly all day long, but
Man, no flies get annoying. Like you get a fly in the crib.
they don't. Well, you know them. I made a Facebook post about them. When did
What?
flies start biting? Did you see my post?
I
They
missed
was
that
biting last year. This year, they
one. I
started
missed that
biting.
one.
Now get rid of them.
I remember them ladybugs was biting.
Them ladybugs was biting. They was unladylike. Nah, get rid of the mosquitoes. They just released a scientific something, man. I think Florida just released some mosquitoes.
They released.
They released some mosquitoes, bro. Dropped like thousands and thousands of mosquitoes out in the air.
That's crazy. For what though?
I don't know. It was something that they did.
I gotta read up on that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read that. They did something to them and dropped them out, man.
I hate both of them. I ain't gonna even cap.
And a mosquito. Look, this was crazy. When I was leaving work one night, I looked up and it was just a swarm of mosquitoes around me. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. So both of my coworkers walking, and they not doing this. So I'm looking up at both of them. They don't got no mosquitoes by them.
They white.
They white. So I said, y'all not getting bit? They said, nah, I haven't been bit at all tonight. And it's because I was working with them. The mosquitoes was only on me, the black meat. So
The mosquitoes only
So
attack
listen,
the black people.
listen, this funny. I'm walking with Nakaya and we was going to the park. It was me, Nakaya, Melissa, and Jayla. The mosquitoes was only biting me.
Mm-hmm.
When it's only Melissa and Nakaya and Jayla, they only bite the girls and not Melissa because they're mixed.
Oh, they trying to get rid of us.
Man, that might have been them scientific ones they dropped.
For real.
They
So
tripping.
look. I had another thing. What about? I don't know if it's everybody, but I had a couple white people tell me they don't wash their face
Bruh,
with towels.
it's a thing
It is?
for some because she do, Melissa did, but you know me.
I thought that was shocking to me
See,
that
all
when
the
I found that
kids'
out.
moms do. Like they've never heard of it. But like I've been with a few that's like, I ain't say nothing to them, but
Yeah.
you know, this ain't getting it.
No. Man, when they was telling me that, I'm like, yo, like,
Body either.
yeah.
Just take that soap.
I'm like, it's a real thing. I'm like, yo, am I the only one here that use a towel, like
It's time to blast
a
it.
washcloth?
So I work with a guy. Ain't gonna say no name. He come to me, he like, yeah, man, I think my girl cheating on me. So I'm like, nah, bro, I don't think she's the type that'll cheat and not tell you, like, look, it's over. Like, I think she worked with us. She's that type of person. She's gonna be like, look, I don't want to mess with you no more. So he like, man, you know, when
She washed over the towel.
we've been messing around. No, we've been messing around, whatever. So I'm like, so why you think she cheating? Like, why? And he says, Well, the last few times we've been messing around, she ain't been getting as wet. So I'm like, bro, y'all been together for a minute. Like, do you kiss her the same? Because a lot of times, you don't kiss the same, you don't hug the same, you ain't rubbing on.
I really was just talking about this too.
Yeah.
This,
So
like,
I'm like,
I was saying it a little different though.
I'm like, bro, look, try something different, man. Like, rub on the cheeks, like kiss her feet, suck her. I'm not sucking her toes. And I said, you be licking her ass? And he like,
said,
of
yeah.
course. So I said, you will lick her ass, but you won't suck no toes. I said,
Wow.
huh? And he go, she don't even wash her feet. And I'm like, what do you mean she don't wash her? It's impossible to not.
Right.
And he said, she just let the water run on it. So I asked him, do she wash her face with a towel? He said, no. He said, I don't either. And he's white. They're both white. So I'm like, okay, that's just the thing. Because it's too often that I hear people say this, that's, white. And it's not like I don't hear Mexicans.
Yeah, it's
Chinese,
white
like
people.
it's just white. So he's like,
that's crazy.
He's like, yeah, but I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like, I take that towel, I hit the toes and everything. Man.
Everything. I'm like, man, wait, y'all ain't using towels? Like,
man, listen.
They different. Dang, I just had something I wanted to say. Oh man, I forgot.
That's funny, that towel one though. I like that one.
That was the
that's
that
funny.
tripped me out. Oh
that's
no,
funny.
no. All right, so I was saying, I think this was yesterday or something. I was saying this, but I'm having this conversation, and I'm like, why? I'm like, no, I was saying, I'm like, too much sex in a relationship is bad. It's bad.
Nope.
It is.
Nope.
It get bad in a relationship.
As far as what?
Sex.
Like, you think it kill the romance?
No, it just
the newlywedness.
It kills. It just the curiosity of your partner. Like, you can get tired. I believe you can get tired of a person.
You can definitely get tired of a person if. So for me, look, I'm gonna just be straight up with you. If you can get so tired of you mean like the how aroused you are with them and all of that?
Yeah.
See, that's
you can lose that connection.
I don't think so look, that's true. That's true. But what I have to say about that is it depends on who the person is you with. If you can lose interest in the person from too much sex, you ain't got no business being with them.
No.
Yeah,
no.
True. And so for me.
But listen, if you with a person, say you can be in love with the person.
I'm not talking about that.
I'm saying this what I'm saying though. But if you're just constantly having sex like 2-3 times a day, you will start to look at that person like everything will start to irritate you.
Nope.
It can.
That's I'm saying nope to. All right, no, let me just backtrack. That's true. I'm too far ahead of what you're saying. That's true. That can definitely be true. But to that,
I think,
because I'm going to be straight up.
I think if you're in a relationship, I think it got to be some nights where, like, if y'all coming from 2-3 times a day, I think it got to be, I think you have to replace an in-between day of just like dance for me or some shit. Like, just dance for me today. Or
see, that depend on who you with too, because like I just said,
I'm just saying
spice it up.
Yeah, don't just sex.
Because for me,
sex like that. It can
see compatibility. If you getting tired, that just means the person you're with is you're not compatible with them. Because for me,
you're right about that.
that's why I said like you shouldn't be with that person if you're getting tired of it and like you ready to chill. Because most people when you get together, you know, you go from 2-3 times a day and it die down to like 4 times a week.
Yeah.
I'm on 2-3 times a day, every single day. Like that was my problem when I was married. You on? All right, I got to move over here for a few days until you get done. But like for me, so and she was with that, but remember I had that problem. Right now, still, even being older, I'm still on that 2-3 times a day. So like if you got somebody that you're compatible with,
Or
that energy gonna match yours. Consider this. Let's say you get with a female who like man to dance for her. All she wants you to do is dance for her. And you like one day like, I'm getting sick and tired of dancing. I want to hit that skin.
Yeah.
And she like, you know, I like y'all not compatible.
I get it.
But
That makes perfect sense.
yeah, like
Nobody ever.
but I like that. Hey, you know, I ain't never asked nobody dance for me.
I mean,
I want to try that.
just something, or it can be. If this man likes sucking toes, he can just suck toes for the day.
Man.
Like whatever it.
Right.
It can be anything.
It don't have to be the let's just grind it out.
Right.
I'm gonna be straight up. I'm ready. Listen. But I have gotten tired of it that day.
Tired for the day, like I'm good for the day.
Like for the day, like I've gotten tired of it. But
Man.
no, I mean I get what you're saying though, because sometimes it can get old. Old, like if you with somebody that they just ride you every time. Like that's it. They just ride
Or
you.
not just riding, you just
Every single day.
You penetrating every day. Like I done had times where it's like, yo,
You cuddle?
What's cuddle? I mean,
You spoon.
I see.
You hold. You cuddle.
I do, but I like the just like you can lay and then I lay over your legs or some shit. Like
So you want to know something crazy?
I'm that type of person.
I'm the type. Like put your legs on me. Like I like the woman to be on me.
I like to use her as a pillow.
As a pillow, I use them cheeks as a pillow.
All that.
Yeah.
Like I'm
That's
just
funny
lay
that
there.
you say that because you more of a so you probably more of what a lot of women want type of cuddler. You know, all this motherfucker all up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I think a lot of women want. When it's time to go to sleep,
now when it's when it's time to go to sleep, I turn the opposite way. I ain't
Do
gonna
you?
lie. Yeah, I lay on my stomach. I just be
nah, when it's time to go to sleep, man, I almost feel like I can't sleep if I can't hold the cheeks.
like, I lay
Get
there. I
right
ain't gonna
up
lie.
on it.
It's just a thing. I don't know why it's like that or why I'm like that.
That's how I fall asleep. I got them cheeks. But I will say this, like if I wake up in the middle of the night, I do notice that I wake up facing toward the fan. So I used to get told this a lot. You love that fan more than you love me. A whole lot.
I just like, I don't know. I lay on my stomach a lot and I just fall asleep. Or I lay on my back. And when I can't sleep, I just lay on my back and just look up and I just think of a bunch of crazy stuff. And before I know it, I'm gone.
Man. I'm trying to think. I can't sleep on my back. I be mouth open, snoring. It's the most uncomfortable.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't sleep a lot.
I mean, me either, but when I do.
See, I go to sleep at night and I'm up in 3-4 hours. And then when I'm up, it's hard to go back to sleep.
So I get up for work at like, we talk about this. We don't get much sleep.
Yeah.
Like 3-4 hours a
But
night.
it's some days I do, like somewhere in the middle of the week somewhere I might go to the crib and go right to sleep.
Not me.
So it's like I might that'll happen one day out the week.
This the most sleep I've ever been getting since I've been on.
Man.
You talking about this the life I want.
For the most part, I'm up.
This the life.
I feel you. I feel you.
Life I want.
I want to get to that life.
This is the life I want, but it's all coming to an end.
No alarm clock.
Man. None of that. But yeah, I get my cuddle on. Speaking of cuddle, why do thugs not like to cuddle?
Thugs.
Thugs.
Man, thugs is they. I don't know what them do.
I'm gonna be straight up.
Gangsta chicks.
Is it a difference between a thug and a dude from the hood? What's the difference? Because, all right, let me find a better way to put this. We from the hood. Grew up in the hood. Family from the hood. Hood is all we know. That's just where we were at.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know nothing outside of that. I think we only had one person that might not been from the hood in our school. Remember her, Elizabeth, white girl?
I don't.
Her mom was a teacher at she was like the language arts teacher. You don't remember her? Her name might not have been Elizabeth. She was the only white girl at Choice when we were there.
What was the one? I ain't never not get into that.
Australia.
Oh,
wait. You know, I took Australia out on a date.
Australia was trying to
You
get
know who
me
she
to come
was with
to
at the
crib.
time?
I do know.
Brandon B. Ray Davis.
I don't believe that name.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because that's my dog.
Oh, you out cold for that?
No, he know. That's
You
my
out
dog.
cold.
Man, I saved his life.
How?
We went to Northern, 9th grade. That's how I met him.
Oh, you already knew him before?
Yeah, that's Brandon, my dog.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to skip. I'm in the bathroom. He come running in. I think I might have told you this. And it's some dudes chasing him. And I'm in there acting, pants pulled down because I thought it was a teacher. So I'm in there trying to act like I'm using the bathroom. So he come in and I hear him like, he's breathing hard. So I pull my pants up and I'm like, man, that ain't no teacher. I come out. It was chasing him, like 6 dudes chasing him in the bathroom, about to lay hands on him. So I'm like, what's up, bro? And he like, man, they do this every day. So they come in and they see me and they like just walking around. Like they waiting for me to leave so they can get with him. So I just stay in there and I'm like, come on, bro, we out. We leave out. I said I saved his life because that's what he told me. He said, man, you just saved my life, man. He said they've been doing this all year. This was beginning of the school year, so all year was before school started.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like, he got some bullies. Like, I hadn't had no bullies yet. He like, man, they be chasing me home, everything. So I'm like, that's messed up, man. So me and him got real cool. I left, went to Choice. He came to Choice. And I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? He's like, what up? We kick it. He like, man, you saved my life. So I'm like, I'm going to start saying that. Like, I saved your life, bro. So, yeah, so she was, I'm with my baby mama. He was with her. So they broke up. She like,
where y'all go?
man, we went to go see,
Oh, y'all went to the movies.
we went to the movies. Oh, wait, I played, remember Sarita?
Yeah.
Or Sunita. I played her that night. I was supposed to take her, but I took Australia. Remember Tracy?
Nope.
Miggs?
She went to school with us?
Tracelyn.
She went to school with us?
Yeah, Tracelyn Smith. She looked Indian.
Why
She looked like
why you
Australian.
saying everybody's name?
Man, look, they better get.
I ain't
That's
saying
what they do to
nobody
us,
name.
Took.
It is, but I ain't
They
saying
jump on the
nobody.
book, tag you. I ain't saying no last name, but
ain't-
Brandon, I hit you.
You told him?
No, he know.
She told him?
Yeah. So, man, you had MySpace back then. Like, everybody was on MySpace. Remember, I didn't have one. You actually, I think you and Libriana made mine for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
I remember you had Facebook before me.
nah, I didn't.
Who had Facebook before me? Somebody was trying to get me
It's
to go
probably
to
Janarvis.
Facebook.
Because he the one told me about it. I never really knew
about
about the book.
Facebook?
Yeah, we was at U of M, and he
Nah.
just kept talking about Facebook. And I'm like, man, you kind of chatty. Like, you won't. Like, really, bro?
No, he didn't tell me, but it was somebody else.
Yeah, you had yours before me. But, yeah, so we went back to school, and, we was chilling, and he was like, hey, she said y'all went out. And I'm like, who? And he's like, Australia. I'm like, how'd she tell you? Like, we just got back to school because he ain't had no cell phone. Like, his family, like, they was like us, like, kind of poor, like, no phones. This man said she told him on MySpace. Like, she just messaged him, like, just so I went to the movies.
I remember I don't even want to say no names.
I mean, bro, trust me, you gonna be getting tagged. As soon as you touch 10,000 followers, that nigga ain't shit. I went to school with him at TK. he an alcoholic. No, you don't drink.
Right.
Like you getting slammed.
Right. It was some crazy times, man. Australia, that was her name.
Ooh-wee.
I couldn't. I ain't gonna lie. I had a girl at that time, and I couldn't shake loose to get her, cause she was trying.
I'm gonna be straight up.
She kept telling Mario like,
I keep forgetting you. You shouldn't have cheated. You. To be honest, I don't even know why y'all broke up. I wouldn't even broke up with her if I was you. You was on some other stuff back then, though.
did I tell you?
You
how?
was just a mess.
I think I told you how, but
You really didn't.
how that happened was I was with somebody that day in a car, and they was asking me about this one chick. So they was like, you hit it, and I wasn't trying, but the girl wanted me to. So I'm like they just kept saying it. So I'm like, yeah, just to get them to stop.
Like, shut up.
Yeah. And when I said that, my phone had pocket dialed her,
Oh my!
and
You definitely never told me this.
it pocket dialed her.
I
and
thought
she
you was
heard
just-
it, and I picked up the phone. I'm like, damn.
Cause y'all had broke up a few times before, and it was basically on you just being young and dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm mad. Get out. Go home. Leave me. I don't want to be with you no
Yeah.
more. Type deal.
Yeah.
So when y'all broke up, you just said y'all ain't together no more. So in my mind, I'm just thinking, this nigga on that stupid shit again. But boy, I'm telling you, man.
But that's how that happened.
Worst invention of mankind. It's the absolute worst. You know how many people had 9 kids that they never seen back in the 40s and 50s? You know how many?
For real.
I'm going to Tennessee
But
this
that
weekend.
ain't good though.
You go knock somebody up.
Yeah.
Right back off to Chicago, and you ain't been back to Tennessee since.
Never.
You got a kid in Tennessee, Milwaukee,
I think
Oregon.
a lot of like kids or adults at our age right now who just never seen their father.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what happened.
It's exactly what happened.
Like your mom, this dude came from somewhere else,
It's exactly what happened.
laid it down
hear
and
something
left,
crazy real quick.
and never showed back up.
So you know it's a photographer. I just can't stand him.
Yeah.
Can't stand him. And you
Yeah.
know exactly who he is. And everybody on my Facebook know who he is. So my son get his senior pictures taken.
Him?
He did it. Remember I showed you, he did a decent job.
I ain't know he did it,
Yeah,
though.
he did it. I didn't pay for it.
Wait. Cause, all right. So wait, did you know he was doing them?
So my ex-wife called me. She's like, just so you know, such and such is doing, Markel's pictures. So I'm like, I know I ain't paying for that, and I know you ain't paying for that because she already know.
Yeah.
She's like, his mom's paying for it. She said, just so you know, I already told her, if you get them pictures done by that man, Markel's not going to have nothing to do with it. I said, I don't even want to see your picture. So, she started laughing, whatever. His mom probably did it because she know that I don't mess with him.
Right.
It is what it is. So dude, take the pictures, whatever the case may be. I don't like his work, but I do. And it could, like I said, it could just be because it's my son's picture.
Did he know? He
Of
got
course.
to.
Oh, no, he know. He know.
The photographer.
He know.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
Like,
gotta
he
know.
know. But in his defense, he's a photographer. Whether he need the money or not, he probably don't. It's money. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
If his son came to me and was like, hey, bro, can you draw me? I'm not going to be like, yo, daddy, who? No. I'm
Right.
going to draw you because it's what I do.
Right.
So in his defense, he did what do you do? He took the picture. So Melissa sent me a couple of the pictures because Melissa it's one of her, like she know the dude. So she sent me a couple of the pictures. Picture's dope. I think I showed you one. The
You did.
picture's dope. He did a good job. But what was I talking about? I was about to go somewhere with this.
I don't know, but
Oh, families, dads, and stuff like that. So later on that night, Melissa hit me up like, "Hey, why your auntie just messaged me and say, oh, the guy who did your pictures is my nephew or my cousin or something,
your auntie, yours?
my dad's sister."
Oh,
So I'm like, "Huh?" She like, "Yeah, your auntie just messaged me and said that that's her. I can't remember if it's her nephew or her cousin, but I can't stand this sucker, and he's kin to my dad."
no, y'all can.
I mean, we are, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, and I wasn't even gonna tell nobody this. Like, I'm the told dude, I'm gonna put my hands on him. I want to beat him up. This was years ago when I told him that, but I'm gonna knock you out, all kinds of stuff. Like, can't stand him.
So wait.
But the
Do
Rolling
he know
Stone,
this?
Yeah, Melissa, cause Melissa hit him up like, "Hey, such and such just hit me up and said you're her cousin," or I can't remember which one they confirmed it was. He's either the cousin or the nephew.
Okay.
Can't remember exactly how, but it just goes to show, like,
Y'all gonna talk now? Y'all gonna have
nah, bro,
y'all
like,
gonna have a powwow?
listen, he ain't eating good if I get the millions. You know what I'm saying?
No stipulation.
None, bro. Now I might let him take a picture of me. You know what I'm saying? If I can get the family discount. But nah, man, yeah. What you think about deadbeat dads
Or deadbeat moms.
or deadbeat moms?
I don't like neither.
Um,
I don't like hanging around them, to be honest.
we got some partners
Yeah.
that's that act like they from Tennessee and came to Michigan and had a kid, went back to Tennessee.
And that's sad. That's very sad.
What I will say is this: I'm an advocate for child support, and I've always been. Ladies, don't be tagging nobody on Facebook down and them talking about what they ain't doing, talking about the stepdaddy a better daddy than them. That's time you could be spending getting down there to friend of court. If
See,
I gotta pay, they gotta pay.
Guys that's like deadbeats, that's sad, man. I hate it. I hate the way they I just hate it. Females is even more disgusting.
I will say this.
I don't like it. I don't know. That's one of the things that I really, really hate.
Would you rather see them lose their kids to the state or deadbeats? Let's say a deadbeat mom, a mom that ain't doing much for her kid. Because there's a
Either.
lot of women that get a lot of child support and just don't take care of their kids.
Yeah.
Let me take that back. Not lose them to the state. Yeah, lose them to the state. Deadbeats. Do you think that the state and child protective services should be more aggressive when it comes to taking kids from
First,
parents?
I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know.
Nah, like,
I don't know how to answer that. But what I can say is like they need to put that in the whoever like running for office. They need to address that situation a lot more. Like I don't like that. That's not a main topic.
it's not.
I don't like it.
Truancy. How often do you hear the word truancy now?
You don't.
So I got put on probation in 7th grade. A lot of people probably don't know this. I was on probation for truancy. And back then, the parent get in trouble too if you miss in school. They'll put the kid on so you can miss school and be put on truancy probation if it's deemed you're like skipping school. So mine was deemed skipping school even though I wasn't.
Right.
I just really didn't have a ride to school. But implementing that in like like you said, like people running for office, I think they need to be more aggressive, and the reason why is because they're super aggressive when it comes to putting men on child support.
Right.
Super aggressive.
That's a fact.
Super aggressive.
Sent me some letters the other day.
Yeah.
Like, yo, take care of this. Like, this
Unnecessary.
ain't for me.
Unnecessary.
Before do you want to continue?
Nah. You could close it out. Where we at?
I was finna say.
That's an hour, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I mean, we spent 2.5 hours setting up.
Right. You want to give an outro?
No.
All right, we wrapping up. Episode 2 coming to an end. I'm Not Hooping Today podcast. I am TK. This is Markel. And we will be back very soon.
What you looking at?
No.
Go to camera.
I know, but I'm reading. I'm like
okay,
making sure the waves.
All right.
I'm making sure it's still recording because it's gonna close at any time.
This episode is not brought to you by Elga.
Nobody. This episode ain't brought to you by nobody. This is solely from
right
us.
here.